So the third thing we wanted to show you is voice transcription. So this is something we are working on with the University of Texas at Austin and the Lilas Benson Library, the Long Institute for Latin American Studies, is works with a lot of indigenous languages and
indigenous and Spanish language texts, yes.
And they have transcribers who are not as comfortable typing. So they wanted to offer the option of voice transcription. So we've built that into from the page. It only works on Chrome because it uses the Google Voice WebKit. And it works as well as many voice transcription features do. You're not going to get a character by character perfect transcription. I think it's going to be interesting to see who chooses to use it and how they choose to use it. So let me show you voice transcription. So I just have kind of a stock image here, and we're going to make up something to say. You want to do you come up with something? So we click on the microphone.
Then the children went to school 5 days this week.
It doesn't show up until after you stop clicking the microphone, so you're kind of iteratively go through and maybe read a line and stop and check it. This one worked pretty well. Then the children went to school 5 days this week. You may not want it to say 5 in numbers. You might want to spell it out, so you'd have to come edit that. So this is still in beta, so we're still sort of figuring out how well it works and how it works, but I think it's an interesting option if you're looking for quantity and quick transcriptions, but it is not the same experience of kind of a typewritten transcription where your volunteers go deeper. I'm going to show you how to turn that on in a collection. So this is, this is my voice test collection. You go to the settings tab and you come to the very bottom where you have a lot of these checkboxes, and there's speech to text available for transcribing at the bottom, and you check that, and then you can choose any languages that are supported by the Google Voice WebKit. So in this case, we chose English United States, but you can choose other ones. We've tried it with Spanish, Mexican Spanish, for instance. And then make sure you save your changes. And you can enable and disable this as you will. So if you want to experiment with it, you totally can. And if you want to turn it off because you don't like it, you can do that. Or if you already have transcriptions that are in progress, you can add this as an option. So